I'm Mike Nyman. I'd just like to take the time to introduce myself. I'm a solo musician and very versatile. I like to do the easy listening and fine dining and rock and roll and weddings as well. One of the things I find is right off the bat is I like to set my equipment up long before clientele show up to the restaurant so they don't interfere with their dining experience. And another thing I also like to do is make sure that I play below the conversation level. I think that's important. People are out having a nice meal and they're with their partner or their friends, and I think the music is just is a complement to the meal. And they can appreciate the music off in the distance, but sure don't want to be overpowering. And yeah, so I just like to pick fine songs that are quiet and laid back, and people can enjoy the dining experience. And I'll play a few of those for you as well. Thanks.
She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. From your lips she drew a hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Something else I really like to play at is the pubs and the patios, especially in the summertime, and festivals and events. They're always a good time, and especially up here in the Bruce Peninsula, we've got the beautiful Georgian Bay and Lake Huron, and a lot of nice venues. And I always make jokes about playing on the beach in the summertime about the angry tourists. And I feel like it's part of my job to, when I see couples coming in from the city and they've had a long drive and dad's got cheesies in his ears from the kids throwing things, I think it's part of my job to try and calm them down, settle them down, and usually halfway through the evening you can see the shoulders start to drop and they start to relax, and I think reading the audience is very important, especially in the pub. I have probably over 400 songs now that I can go back to, and I try to, of course you won't please everyone all the time, but I look around and see what the age of the groups are and try to find songs that will relate to them. So, and also ask for participation. If someone wants to come up and sing with me, that's always a good time.
There's no combination of words I can put on the back of a postcard. A song that I can sing, but I can try for your heart. And our dreams are made out of real things like shoebox of photographs and sepia tone love. Love is the answer, at least for most of the questions in my heart. Why are we here? Where do we go? How come it's so hard? Not always easy, and sometimes life can be deceiving. I'll tell you one thing, it's always better when we're together. It's always better when we're together. Yeah, we look at them stars when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Better when we're together. Whoa, 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 whoa.
So yeah, it's a real enjoyable time up here to play for the angry tourists. But I'll play some good old rock and roll. Some of my influences in the rock category. Of course, I grew up across the river from Detroit, so my little crystal radio set was a little plug in my ear. I was listening to those beautiful sounds of Motown and Bob Seger and John Fogerty and even Mellencamp in future years. But yeah, I've got a real soft spot in my heart for Motown, R&B, and soul, and I'll play some of those for you too.
Bit too tall, use a few pounds. Tight pants points, harder enough. She's a black-haired beauty with big dark eyes. Points all of her own. Said we're pie. Well, firm and high. A pass of cornfields with woods got heavy. Out in the back seat of my '67. Working on mysteries without any clues. Well, we're working on our nights. Trying to lose that awkward teenage blues. Practicing our night in the summertime, sweet summertime, summertime. We burn burning love, no far from it. We weren't searching for some pie in the sky sun, just young and reckless and bold, living by the sword. We'd steal away every chance we could, back room the alley or the trusty woods. I used her, she used me, but neither one cared. We're getting our share, we're working on our night, trying to lose that awkward teenage blues, practicing our night in the summertime. Sweet summertime, summertime. Working on our night moves. Hey, so that's it. I have a few different genres of music that I do, and hope you see something in there that would make you want to be part of your event or your wedding or your bar, your restaurant, and sure love to come play for you.